Yeah! Dungeness crab. First time eating Dungeness crab. Look at this.
Oh, damn, that's tasty!
Halibut on the grill. We are currently digging for butter clams. Look at him squirting. Look at him squirting. My name's Robert Field, and I ditched the corporate grind to pursue my passions for fishing and travel. This time, I'm in Alaska with the boys from Fish Village to find out just what makes the final frontier so legendary. Fish on! Oh yeah! You're watching Field Trips with Robert Field. This place is ridiculous. All right, so we're 2 days into our Alaska trip, and the fishing has been phenomenal. We've already knocked king salmon, Pacific halibut, and a variety of rockfish and greenling off our lists. Now, we're ready to enjoy the fruits of our labor. But first, we've got to clean the fish and then add a few more sea critters to the menu before we get to cooking. That was a big chunk of ice. You're carrying an iceberg right now. How you feel?
It's cold.
Piece of cake, huh? Right there. Ice for days. Oh yeah, big boy.
Yeah. Is that a target right there? What the hell is that?
What is that? Look at this mark. That? Look at hold that up.
That's
Look at
so
this mark.
Weird.
Sponsored by Target.
They are diversifying.
But jokes aside, Target, if you're looking for pro staffers, hit me up. The finger guns in the background. Oh, there's more. There's more.
Laughing about it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a pretty good haul there. Ooh-wee, we gonna be eating good tonight. So I always say that the cheeks are the best part of any fish, and everyone wastes it.
I know.
That's how I know I like you guys. He just went immediately started digging into the cheeks. You guys, you're flaying fish, you're not taking the cheeks with you, you're doing it all wrong. There it is.
Honestly, what I'll do is I'll take them apart from my regular fish, and I'll just saute them in some butter.
Oh, it's so good, man.
I know, it is tasty.
Brad Hole, this is a shout out to you in Seattle. You told me to eat these cutthroat trout cheeks. I thought you were messing with me. It's the best part of the fish, hands down. Since then, I've eaten about 23 species of cheeks. Got Nick Gadwall here cleaning the fish. He has volunteered because he's the best fish cleaner of the three of us.
All right, so I'm no halibut cleaning expert, but I'm just gonna show you the way my granddad from Oklahoma told me how to do it.
A lot of halibut in Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, he's an old Pacific Northwest fisherman. I find the center line, it's the same as any fish, just the taxonomy of a halibut's just obviously a little bit different than a normal fish. So if you find the center line, I always go after the easy meat first, which is gonna be this big top loin here. Center line, go right to the side of the center line. And just take them all the way down the tail. You know, you can switch out to a smaller knife, whatever. It's kind of, then when I get down close to the tail, I'll come through, pierce them, pop that off, boom. And then you just start letting it fall off the table.
Yep.
And just start peeling the loin back, you know. Just follow those, the geometry of the fish, the layout of the fish lends itself to being filleted. It's a slippery table. I like filleting on plastic because it doesn't slide quite as much. Yeah.
Nice chunk of meat on that.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of meat here.
Even these little guys.
Just working them back.
Because I got the biggest, you get it?
Right. Mine's little.
Right.
Yours is big.
It was big though. It was big.
What can I do? Roll her on back.
Yeah, the Eagles. The Eagles are getting excited.
They are, aren't they? And you just follow his skull here. And just peel it on out.
Nice chunk of meat, man.
Boom.
Beauty.
Pacific halibut.
Look at that.
Swimming 5 hours ago.
Ooh, doggies. It's gonna be good.
They ain't swimming no more.
It's real nice.
Swimming no more.
It's about to be swimming into a pan. Swimming onto the grill.
Nice work, dude.
Yeah, bro.
One down.
A few more.
All right.
To go.
You're up.
Now I got this thing, you guys.
Sorry, I got a thing.
Yeah, I just remembered.
Is that my phone?
Is that my phone? All right, so now we're gonna take the salmon head from one of these salmon. We're gonna put it in the crab trap, go drop it off, see if we can't get some Dungeness crab. Have a little taste of Alaska seafood feast.
There you go, buddy.
Good to go. Piece of cake. So that is a salmon. See the teeth on this guy. Crabs picked it clean and then escaped. Look at this. It's majestic, bro. It's the only word for it. Cheers, fellas, to a good day. Nice.
The best guide.
That's right.
Rich, you the real MVP today.
Yeah, I slept in the van.
Right. Sunshine.
Is this the way it is most of the time? Or is it more?
They get 110 inches of rain.
Oh, so more rain then.
Yeah,
110 inches of rain a year.
110 inches annual.
Crazy. Which side? Which way is the current going?
Doesn't matter.
Wait. So you want it to go down.
The starboard side's fine.
So you're gonna want it to go down straight. So
Right.
Take that in your hand and make sure that the. Too deep, buddy.
Oh gosh.
Coiled that.
Gosh. I had one job to do. This is not a crab pot dropping tutorial. Don't get it confused.
Deadliest catch.
Yep.
Here's how not to drop.
Give the buoy a nice toss. That's the money. There. Yep. Yeah.
I'm adding crab trapper to my resume. Done. What an epic place to drop a crab pot. Like, everything here is just a little more epic because this is what's around us. A whole new world.
And I'll back it off so they can pull their boat in here. Wait for him to get off, then push me out.
Oh, sorry. All right, so as if day one has not been epic enough, this is glacial ice.
Yeah.
Nice. Ice off a glacier floating here in the Narrows. And we're gonna use this for ice for some whiskey and scotch. That's too big. You might have to chop it up a little bit. Dude, that's a stout.
Actually, you know what?
I don't think so, man. Oh yeah, it's working.
That's hard to break. It's crystal clear too.
It's crystal clear. You can't tell the difference between that and the glass. Isn't it? I think it's because of the pressure from the weight of the glacier, like all the air bubbles get pushed out, so there's nothing disrupting the ice.
Super hard too. It's really hard.
Yeah, I'm watching him trying to beat this thing. I love whiskey, and to have it on glacial ice. This is bucket list right here. We're just scratching them off. We're just scratching them off the bucket list today, man. Any of you want any at any point, don't ask, just...
Does that look even?
That looks like some glacial ice Maker's Mark. Yo, Maker's Mark, you looking for pro staffers? Hit me up. One of them's gonna bite, man. That is some glacial ice Maker's Mark. We're out here celebrating Killer Day of fishing with some glacial ice whiskey drinks. This place is incredible. Off the chain. Off the chain. Got Mike Ponce here, owner of Fish Village. You're watching the Fish Village series right now. If you haven't seen the other episodes, we got stuff in San Clemente Island. We got stuff all over the place. Got some stuff working in Mexico right now. You're gonna be seeing a lot more trips here. My buddy Mike Ponce from Fish Village. This place is rad. Yeah. Oh yeah, you ready? All right guys, so it's like... Don't sling it, man.
Yeah, she's empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're out here. It's 10 o'clock at night. You wouldn't know it, it's still light out. We are currently digging for butter clams. We're also gonna collect some mussels. We're foraging for some mussels. These mussels, he says that, you know, some people eat them, but they're not the best. They're everywhere. So we're gonna keep some for bait, you know, take the mussel out of the shell, put it on a hook for bait. We're gonna use that later this week, but we're looking for these butter clams. Now they live in the sand. He said it's a super low tide today, negative 3.3 feet. So a lot more beaches exposed than normal. These clams are down in the sand, and he said look for jet streams, water streams. They're basically like ejecting water from a foot under the sand. We find this stream, they're down there, and we're using essentially a pitchfork. I'd call it a gig where I come from. And we're just digging in the sand and pulling these clams up. He says these butter clams are delicious, and he said we'd be able to catch as many as we can carry. Now here we are about 10 minutes into this, and we got zero evidence of a butter clam. So the old as many as you can carry is starting to seem ambitious. But we're gonna figure this out and get some. We got about an hour of light left, even though it's 10 o'clock, maybe more. If it's on the surface, it's dead. That's a rule. That's not a.
I've never clammed before.
I can tell you'd never clammed before.
Huh?
I can tell. I'm an expert though.
Yeah.
Because I got the 2-minute rundown from Rich. But you know, it's a cool concept. I mean, you know, fishing slow or after fishing trips or the weather's bad or whatever, come down here, forage for some fresh shellfish, some to eat, some for bait. Such a wild place. This place is awesome.
Keep
Well,
going.
I saw it.
Keep going down.
You saw a jet?
Go down and then peel up.
And just hope it's not under your spikes.
Right here.
Yep. Is that one?
Yeah.
Clean it off.
I got one right here, bro. Right here, right here.
Another one?
Another one right there.
There you go.
What?
There you go.
Yeah.
2 in 1, bro?
Yep, there's a nice
Let
one.
me see it. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
So there it is. Butter clam. You just got 2 in 1 little hole. Mike just struck gold. Another one?
No.
No. Cool.
See that little membrane right
It's right
there?
here. It's squirting.
Oh, it is squirting, dude. What? This is alien.
Right here.
Yeah. Right here. Here's one.
Oh, it's squirting. Watch your hands, bro.
Go like down and then peel it up.
Look, I see
straight down.
there's so much
you just
shell.
crack them up.
No, there's more. There's more.
Yeah, well, there's one. There's gonna
Right here?
be. Yeah,
Right
there it goes.
Nice.
There it goes.
Look, I'm squirting. Look, I'm squirting. No, what is
Right there.
No, that one's done. This one's still squirting. Look at this.
Right here, guys.
This is fun
Oh,
now.
dude, look at this. Look at this.
There's a good one. Yeah, there we go.
We're just,
Guys, there's a hole right there. Another one right there.
wow. This is going so much better than I thought. Oh yeah, busted it up. But there you can see that's the meat. I mean, if we cooked it tonight, it'd be
That's
fine.
good bait. I mean, dude, you get a hook in that.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
It squirted hard. It's right
Lift
in
him
there.
up. Yeah, you actually might grab him.
Yeah, don't.
Here, I got him in my hand.
I just. Is that it?
Right there, son.
It squirted onto my leg. There it is. There it is. I saw it squirting from 10 yards away. Oh, Nick with the strategy, creating a circle.
Oh.
It's not a pogo stick, bro.
Oh, you gotta find it.
Ah, Nick, you're getting up in there.
Look at this.
Treat it like
Look
a.
at that.
Oh wow, nice. 2 right there. Look at that, another one.
Right here. Look at that one.
That's good. Nope, that's mud.
Is that mud?
Yeah.
Ah.
You want that blue slate?
Yeah, they gotta be dark. Dead. It's too light, you can tell.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a muddy.
You can tell just by looking at it. If it's that light, it's dead. Nick knows how to flick it and tell. Yep. Garbage.
Garbage clam. Garbage clam.
Good job though, Mike. Mike the Clam Slayer.
They call him Clammy Mike.
Change
Yeah.
the name to Clam Village, bruh.
I learned this technique about like 8 minutes ago,
Yeah. Killing it.
and I call myself a professional.
Clamvillage.com. Check them out. Now offering clam tours in 3 states. Rad.
Hold it, starting to come here. Right
Oh,
here.
this one's.
Right here.
It's gonna be dinner.
Go up. That's a dud.
Damn it.
That's the color.
can tell the
That's
color.
The color.
Yep.
That nice blue slate color.
Yep, once they're light, you
Dude.
know. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Fresh as it gets.
Indeed.
Caught him squirting.
Got him squirting.
What's this?
Yep, there he goes.
That's him, right?
Oh, there's another one.
Look at that.
There's another another one.
So how cool is that? I mean, we're right here, you know, that's the lodge. And now here we are, just digging up clams left and right, foraging for our own food. You know, we were talking about how this place, you know, catching fish is gonna be awesome, obviously, but the fish aside, just coming here, just being here, just looking at this place.
How many do we have?
Coming here and foraging for clams and mussels right here in front of the lodge. All right, we got 9 clams so far. Been out here maybe 30, 40 minutes. We are starting to lose the light a little bit, but you know, really 9's enough to boil up. We're gonna see if we can't get a few more. It's gonna be a good little meal here. Harvested from the Wrangell Narrows. Like a Texan named this place. I'm gonna wrangle in some clams. Wrangling them in. Little baby Dungeness. We're gonna be trying to catch some of these in the crab pots. They don't make that noise, really.
They don't.
That's Nick. Spoiler alert. Look at that guy. He's got a face. He's got like a mustache.
Should we see what sex it is? This is a male. What is this one? That's a male as well.
How do you
Actually,
know?
excuse me. This is a male. This is a female. You see the jointed action here, and then it's just flat through here. This becomes much more pronounced as the crabs get bigger. But this is clearly a male. This is clearly a female.
Don't Wikipedia that, guys. I'm not as confident as you sound.
Dude, I am 100% sure about that.
Are you, Nick?
Yes, I am.
Are you? 50-50 chance this is right, guys. Don't.
100% chance. 100%. Don't listen to this guy. He's from Florida and Texas. He doesn't know anything about this stuff.
Oh man, splitting wood, collecting clams. We out here, guys, being men, doing man shit.
We got solar panels and
We do.
satellite dishes.
It's gonna be the name of our rap album.
Crazy.
Solar panels and satellite dishes. We out here slaying all the fishes.
Rex would love this place during the summer, man.
Rex would love this place
It's
in
not
the
too
summer.
cold. He'd be perfect.
Fresh as it gets. Still sticking the tongues out or whatever they're doing. Got him. Oh, look at him. Squirting at the camera. We got a squirter. Retreating into us.
There he goes.
It's cool, man. Gonna be dinner. Alright, we're gonna check this Dungeness crab pot, see if we got anything else.
Right.
Yeah! But are any of them males?
Take a look.
Dungeness crab.
Eater, male.
How do you, okay,
Nice.
so tell me
How can you tell?
That's narrow.
It's narrow. Here, let's see if this is a female. This looks like it could be a female. See, this is a female. This is a male. You can see the difference.
Is this whiter?
Yeah, it's wider. Has more segments. And then if you open this up, they'll have eggs under there.
So this one's female, this one's male. We cannot keep the female, correct?
Correct. This is this crab is probably about ready to molt. This one has molted recently.
So how do you hold this one?
So what is this thing?
That's a tanner crab.
Tanner crab. We can't keep that. So we still got bait in the trap, so we're gonna drop it back down.
You let me know when you're ready.
Very high maintenance place.
Halibut?
Yep. So I'm super simple on it, dude. Just some garlic, salt, and some lemon pepper. So really, we got limited spices up here, but we'll make it happen. She's gonna be good.
think it needs too much, man. It's gonna be good.
They reprogrammed it. Remember? He said perfect.
Cool. We got the water going for the crab over here. Not the biggest crab in the world, but turn them upside down, they stop scrambling as much.
He's having a bad time now.
He's having a bad day. We're gonna set it and forget it.
Censored. Fresh as it gets, though. Halibut on the grill. Got a little asparagus in this bad boy. That was my job, my only job. Oh, yeah.
My halibut dance.
Yeah, yeah. The halibut dance. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Crab's probably ready to come out.
The crab's ready. Little Dungeness crab and halibut dinner here at the edge of the world. Crab is ready to go. Oh, look at this bad boy. Look at this. Dungeness crab, fresh as it gets. It was still clawing at us when it dropped in the pot. Ooh, boy, that looks good.
So we're gonna take this now. I made some seawater and glacial ice brine, and we're gonna shove this sucker in there, cool it down, and then I'll back it and clean it. We'll check it out.
Little glacial ice brine. Like, where are we right now, dude?
So this water is probably in the high 30s right now. I'm gonna stick them on in there. Down under the ice, let them hang out for about 10 minutes, cool down. That's gonna, like, the meat is gonna solidify. And then it's also salty, and the salt, like, helps make the meat sweet.
Nice, makes sense.
Super important, super important.
And this is the glacial ice from the iceberg that we harvested out of the ocean today. No big deal. No big deal. Just out here in Alaska harvesting icebergs to make our crab, Dungeness crab and halibut dinner a little bit better. You know, I've seen bigger.
I'm sure you have.
Ooh-wee.
There. Get in there. Next time we come out, man, I will buy stuff to make us halibut ceviche.
Oh man, I love ceviche.
Actually, he should make halibut ceviche. He's got the recipe.
First time I ever ate rockfish was a bunch of red vermilion rockfish. We did ceviche
Yummy!
in Morro Bay,
Wasn't that
California.
yummy?
Oh my god, it was
Red
next level.
vermilion is one of my favorites.
It was next level,
I
dude.
love
Red vermilion
Yeah, it's one of my favorite fish.
ceviche. That was my first time eating rockfish.
Beautiful fish and delicious.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Glacial ice. Yes. Glacial ice.
Mr. Crab's been in here for about 10 minutes, maybe 15. Super cold. So, we're gonna take him down to the shore and we're gonna clean him.
Okay. We'll see how to do this. Look how far the tide's come out already.
Crazy.
Fog's rolling in.
This water here is just crystal clear, man.
Crystal clear water.
Well, there's these little spurs in here that will poke the crap out of you if you do what you wanted to just do. See these guys?
Those do look sharp.
Yeah, they are very sharp.
You should be careful.
Those are like little hypodermic needles right
You gotta
there.
use a knife.
No, we're good.
Okay.
So you flip it over and then pop
Ooh.
it back.
Oh, wow. Yeesh.
So these are the gills
Right.
right here.
I've seen that. Looks like garlic cloves
Just
almost.
peel those back, come in here, pop, pop,
Rip his face
Pop.
off. Right.
pop, pop. Some people like to eat that stuff. They call it the tamale. I think it's freaking disgusting, and I do not do that.
It's like poop essentially. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's,
A
well,
little
it's
like
their guts.
yellow, like yeah.
Yep. So then we're here in the nice seawater, so I'll just take it. You know, usually I'll do it under a sink or something like that, but we're here.
A little orca poop in our crab.
Yeah, a little orca poop.
I like it. Preferable. That's how they serve it in Norway.
Fresh Dungeness crab.
Boom. That looks good, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
A lot of bugs.
Let's do it.
There's nothing quite like eating food, especially seafood that you harvested yourself. You know, for us to be able to come out here and in 2 days catch king salmon, a couple other fish. Today we get halibut, a bunch of rockfish, some kind of greenling. I mean, we don't even know what half this stuff is.
Scorpion fish was crazy.
Scorpion fish. We went harvesting clams, butter clams. Got about a dozen of them, ate them last night. I was a few whiskeys deep, so I forgot to even record it, but they were delicious. And now here we are, got a Dungeness crab, put out one pot. I'm gonna get to try that. Seafood always tastes better when you harvested it from the ocean yourself. Halibut, but nothing.
Asparagus.
Yeah, we can do that.
Put her out there.
Right on top.
Mike?
Yeah.
Salad?
You had one job.
You want me to pick it for you?
I don't know.
It's probably better if you go ahead.
Probably for you to do it for
You
us.
know, me.
I don't know how. I'll waste it probably.
Okay, cool. Well, I can do a little rundown on it for you.
Yeah.
I know
Show me how to pick the
blue
crab. Yeah, I've done blue crab. I've done stone crab.
Here we go.
Okay, what other vegetables we have?
Are you boiling it?
We don't have a bowl.
I think that's about it. Cool. There's
Onions.
There are onions.
Raw onions in there?
Here's lettuce and tomato. I guess that's a salad.
All right. So what I do is I usually when I'm gonna pick a crab, I'll separate the legs out.
Sure.
And get to the body. It comes off in kind of like segments. Yeah. So sometimes you get lucky when you're popping them apart and you get like nice lump crab meat like that in the bowl. Crab. People get all kinds of fancy crab pickers and stuff. What do crabs do? They're scavengers. They eat on carcasses. They eat weird stuff, man. That's why they have all these crazy spiny things that are really good at picking things out of carcasses. So just use that.
Who needs a fork? Use a crab claw.
No need, man.
Smoking.
Oh yeah.
You know, you just kind of work it out, kind of just busting it down, removing as much shell as you can. Obviously trying to keep it out of the meat. You know, you just kind of work your way through it. There's a lot of meat in these things. It's pretty
Looks
wild.
like it so far.
Yeah. And it's
So we caught 3 crabs. One was a tanner crab. We can't keep it. One was a female Dungeness. Couldn't keep it. So we kept the one male. But Nick here is helping us get the most out of it. Nick Adwall, he's from the Pacific Northwest, so he knows a thing or two about these things.
Indeed. I routinely get crab off my kayak. It's a good time.
He was telling us all about setting rings. We're not getting to do that this trip, but I think if we make this lodge work, ring setting will be in the list of things we do. Oh, nice. Got the asparagus going down. Got the grilled halibut. Dude, this is a meal here. This is an Alaskan meal. Dungeness crab, grilled halibut, asparagus, a little salad, lean, mean, protein from right here in Alaska.
If you're used to eating blue crab, like that would be a lot of crab meat.
Totally,
This is one half of just the body of the crab.
right. Haven't gotten to the legs, the claws.
I haven't even got into them, man.
That's
And that's where the big chunk comes from. Here is like the quintessential Dungeness chunk.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Boys.
Dude, let me, oh, look at this. Look at everything. Ooh, eating good.
So that's,
Can I have that?
yeah, dude, of course you can.
First time eating Dungeness crab. Look at this beautiful morsel.
It's too hot in here.
Oh, bro. I want all this. That was the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
That's tasty.
I love
Off the chart.
I love it when people taste Dungeness crab for the first time.
That's
man.
not my first. That is definitely not my first, but that's my first
Yep.
pick. Pulled it out of the water myself.
I
Right.
saw Rob's
right.
face and he was like, this is something different.
Next level, and look at the view.
What kind? Was it just salt water that seasoned it?
while we're eating it?
That's it.
Well, what I did is
That
I
is saltwater season, nothing else.
Yep, that's it.
Amazing.
Salt
dude.
water.
Absolutely incredible.
Nick,
Ridiculous.
thank you for explaining the fish, buddy.
Fillet the fish, cook the crab, cook the fish, cleaning the crab, picking the crab. Nick Adwall is just doing work, taking care of us, man. Thanks for being such a good rad friend.
Yeah, brother.
You know how to do this so much better than us, and I wouldn't want to waste any of this.
My pleasure.
Incredible. Look at this. We got any lemon?
Yes, we do.
Salad going.
Absolutely have. We're still going.
It's a lot of crab.
It is. It really is.
That's just one.
I've got my limits out of one pot, man.
What's the limit in Cali?
15.
15. Wow. 15 of these, man. We'd be eating good for a few days.
A lot. You get sick of crab really fast where I'm
I don't
from,
know,
man.
That stuff is so sweet.
It's like better than currency. During crab season, there's always people who don't, they don't live on the water, and that's fine. But I tell you what, they like crab.
Right.
You can pretty much get anything out of those people for crab.
Use this to.
I do a lot of crab trading for deer when I don't have a chance to go hunting.
A little bit of halibut.
That's ridiculous, man.
Let's get some lemon, dude.
That is dynamite. I'll do it. So what we got here?
Halibut fish taco, Alaska style.
This is what happens when you...
Oh, dude, it was like live slow-mo.
I was gonna say hashtag act normal, but there you were. There you were acting normal. That nailed it. That's
good.
Normal Mike.
Super good. Cool. I'm glad.
Halibut fish tacos. Look, we caught some salmon. It's got smoked.
Coming in. Yeah, here it comes.
Got bald eagles on the way.
Money, bro.
Oh, that is legit. The cilantro makes it the freshness.
Yep, gotta have it.
Salsa, cheese. Fresh as it gets. Fish was swimming earlier today. And now it's inside my taco. That's money. I'll take 12 more. 12 more. As incredible as the fishing and meals have been so far, both are overshadowed by the feeling I get just by being here in this wild place with these people. There's still a ton of details to figure out before we can decide if we can run trips out of this lodge. But in the meantime, our souls are being fed just as much as our bellies. Coming up next episode, our time at the lodge is up, but we take advantage of our last day in Juneau by trying to scratch one last species off our list, chum salmon. And as soon as we show up, I can already tell that Alaska is about to serve up some more epic fishing.
Look at that.
We're gonna give it a shot. Here's chum salmon fishing in Alaska 101, quick lesson. Step 1, cast your lure out over Nick's line. Step 2, reel it real slow. When you feel resistance, set the hook and you're on. Fish on. Look at this. Oh, he's head shaking. Look at this thing, dude.